So Mayonnaise shows up and he puts on his gold tooth. I'm like, damn, did you put that on just for me? You know, he's definitely rolling up as a pimp. And he's like, baby, you can't be living here. Like, look at this carpet. They need to replace this. He's like, this isn't, this isn't good. And I was like, I know. I was supposed to get this apartment up here, and this is where they put me instead. And so we were talking about that, and that there's a lot to it. Either way. So I was having kids and shit. By then I was young. I really wish I would have practiced abortion for their sake, honestly. Like, especially to see now the world the way it is, especially how it's never gonna fucking get any better. And it is a genocide when you like make life so fucking unbearable for somebody, and then like you give them just enough to get by so that you can keep yourselves going. Like, let's continue talking about it. And then that's what they found with my sister too, is like, and with Lesby, my friend out there, so when I went out there, like, they had no fucking money, and they're being held in these fucking living conditions, and then you're like, well, they're drinking, they're doing this, they're doing that, and like, they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't, you remember? And so that's part of what I saw when I went out there. I was like, damn, they keep her so fucking broke, she's hungry over here. Like, you don't even have money for food, and they're expecting you to sell your fucking asshole out for a fucking cheeseburger at McDonald's that they can't even fucking pay for. Alright, so the bikers show up, and they ended up helping me out in California, because I'm in this situation, right, and I'm calling back. And I'm like, yeah, well, here's what's going on out here. And then I fly back into Salt Lake City. And, to some degree, I was like, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't really mind being a stripper on the weekends. It helps me keep my kids fed. And, but I wasn't 21. All right. And then I'd have to go into a full new joint in Wyoming. And I didn't want to do that. So I kind of got stuck in the middle right there for a minute. But that's what I found when I went to California. And so she started coming to Utah, and eventually you guys caught her in Arizona. And she did get out of it eventually.